Hey everybody, it's Mike Young, a digitalnomad.net. Well, no matter what your political affiliation, I think everybody realizes that China is a big player in the world economy now. Now, why? Why is China a big player and how did they get here? And has the US made some kind of critical mistakes? And I think the answer is maybe. Okay. I think what has happened over the last few decades is that, yeah, China was way behind the US. Now it seems like we're running neck and neck. And I think there's two major reasons for this. Number one is that China has just simply managed their money better than the US. Okay. You hear about how Social Security is bankrupt. We've been talking about this for decades. Nobody's fixed it yet. Okay. There's all kinds of other issues here about the US printing money, et cetera, et cetera. And all kinds of things that super high expenses for everything. Chinese are focused. They have their goals. They have been managing their money exceptionally well. So that's number one. That's the first pillar. The second pillar holding this China empire up over the US is their ability to form alliances with other countries, meeting them where they are. All right. They're all over the place if you haven't noticed that. I know we have land in Ecuador. The Chinese are mining stuff over there. I don't know if it's legal or not, but they're over in Africa as well. We're starting to go over there as well for our nonprofit. But the U.S. doesn't seem to want to do that or hasn't done that traditionally, in my opinion. Let me know all your feelings about here about what I'm saying in the comments. But I'd say that traditionally the U.S. has tried to take over other countries and convert them into capitalism, whereas the Chinese are willing to work with people, form alliances, and meet them where they are. So they're not forcing anybody to change their ways or their way of doing things. They just want to work along with them. So they're developing, they're smart. They're not going bankrupt because of their finances and the way they're managing their money intelligently. And then they're forming alliances all over the world where we are doing it. When I say we, I mean, I'm a U.S. citizen. So the United States typically wields their military power as a way to take over and hold strength on everything. That's one way to do it. But the other way is the way the Chinese are doing it. So do we as U.S. people need to kind of become smarter with our money? I say yes. Yeah, of course we do. We can learn some lessons. Do we need to form alliances with people? I'd say yes also. I mean, I'd say it's a combination of things. Let me know what you think in the comments. I don't think it's one way or the other, but I think the way the Chinese have approached it and the way the US have approached it are two sides of a coin. And I think that, they're delivering more value. People are liking it more, especially in an age now where it's so expensive to buy anything. The Chinese way is looking, and like I said, you don't have to go move to China to experience this. Just go to other countries. They are working with other countries as well, and they look more appealing to folks here in the United States because the U.S. way has become unaffordable. It's become, I don't even know what, antiquated maybe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.